And back in mid-November, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service announced a major policy reversal, halting the development of a national recovery plan for gray wolves across the lower 48 states. The agency determined that the plan is no longer necessary, citing successful population growth and recovery goals being met or exceeded. This decision effectively ends a process launched under a December 2023 court settlement with the Center for Biological Diversity that had required the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to develop a nationwide strategy. The agency's new determination, signed by Acting Assistant Director Gina Shultz, applies to the 44-state wolf population and the Minnesota population, asserting that continued planning would not promote conservation because listing these entities is no longer appropriate. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service pointed to existing successful state-level management frameworks, particularly in Washington and Oregon, as sufficient for long-term wolf viability, reducing the need for a federal overlay. The Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation applauded the move as a victory for science-based, localized wildlife management, arguing that state agencies are capable of sustainably managing recovered wolf populations. While the National Recovery Plan is dead in the water, this halt does not immediately remove federal protections. Endangered Species Act safeguards remain in place for the listed populations. The next concrete step towards delisting the 44 state and Minnesota wolf entities would be the publication of a proposed rule in the Federal Register, which would trigger a mandatory public comment period and other analysis before any final rule could be issued. Until then, full federal protections persist.